Here we're going to be proving the point slope and then the slope-intercept form of a line. So first I want to assume we have a line with slope m and it passes through a point x1, y1. So in a picture, what does this look like? So we've got this line and the slope, the rise over run, it rises m, runs 1, so the slope is m. And then it goes through the point x1, comma, y1. Okay, so that's the line right there. I'm going to let x comma y be arbitrary, meaning it could represent any xy coordinate. Okay, be an arbitrary point on the line. So not only is it just any random xy coordinate, it's any xy coordinate that's on this red line here. That's what this represents. So it can be any dot on the line. Okay? Now, slope. Okay, slope tells me that if I want to find the slope between 2 points, all I need to do is use my slope formula. M equals, well, the slope is what? Well, the formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, right? So if we use this as our x1, y1 point, then the x2 would be x and the y2 would be y. So this becomes y minus y1 over x minus x1. Okay? So I have the equation m equals y minus y1 over x minus x1. Now all I need to do is multiply both sides by x minus x1. And when I do that, these two pieces cancel, and I get y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. And this is known as the point slope form. Okay? So that's the point slope form of the line right there. So it's for a point x1 comma y1 and a slope of m. Okay. Now, to find the slope-intercept form, I'm going to assume a line has a slope m and a y-intercept equal to b. Okay? So that b in a location, the intercept is 0, comma b. Okay? So I'm going to let x comma y be an arbitrary point, just like I did last time, on the line. So my graph, my line, now the intercept is 0, comma b, and my slope is m. Okay? So if I try to find the slope, well, say I take some arbitrary point, x comma y, the slope between the y-intercept and b. So m is your slope. It's equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. What are my points here? Well, my points are 0b and xy. So I'm going to replace x2 and y2 with x and y, and x1 and y1 with 0 and b. So this becomes y minus b over x minus 0. So I have m equals y minus b divided by x. To solve for x, I'm going to multiply both sides by x. So the x's cancel, so I have y minus b equals m times x. If I add b to both sides, I get the equation y equals mx plus b. This is the slope-intercept form, okay, of a line with slope equal to m and y-intercept equal to b. Okay, so that's how those formulas are given to you. So for sure, you need to stick these two formulas somewhere where you won't forget them. We're going to use these formulas a lot. Okay, so let me just rewrite them for you. So those two formulas, very important, okay? All right, in the next video, we'll do examples finding equations of lines.